It's live. She will be live. Is that the preview? Interesting. Okay. Maybe I just have to push play. Oh, okay. It wasn't preview. Oh, nice. Okay, that went well. Okay, so it connected, but I had to press start live. Okay, got that. All right, guys, we're gonna start off with a bit of brekkie. And there's already an ant in my. I always get bugs in my coffee and stuff. I don't know what's going on. Or I know what is going on. It's all good. Extra protein. I hope this tomato plant survives. Its leaves are kind of withering right now, but then once it starts to soak up the nutrients and the moisture, then maybe it'll be alright. We got a few things we want to do today. I hear the fan pretty loud and it's not even like it's on the lowest setting. Interesting. But if I go on the mic, then it gets all choppy. Well, we've got this sunflower that is starting to flower actually. Mini sunflower, but it's seen better days. Yeah. Just lost track. It's seen better days, but it is still, I think it's just root bound and it's not getting enough nutrients, so I'm going to transplant it today, cut off all the bad leaves, and then yeah, I just gave it some tender loving care. It's going to be raining the next few days. It's just starting, so it's still alive. Just fighting for survival. We'll get to that later. We'll transplant as much as we can. Plant some new things. Let's get peanut butter this time. Ooh, we got a little, looks like a grasshopper. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I'm not disturbed. It's rest. It literally looks like a Pokemon. Nice. Get some of that peanut butter in there. Nice. I see them little bugs and sometimes birds and stuff that fly. the water plants. Didn't see any tomato seeds yesterday, but maybe I'll order 1 or 2 packets of seeds on Mercado or something. Ooh, a dragonfly, just blue dragonfly. Just, trying to perch on things here. First time I've seen a dragonfly in this garden. Nice. Hey, Cage Alex. Hey, Kage. What's up, dude? Let's get some peanut butter and toast. Yeah, shall we? No Nutella today. Just plain old peanut butter. I figured out the garden tree, which is nice. So it's gonna be raining. Well, I always start off with a bit of breakfast, so it's just starting right now. I don't know if you saw me yesterday. I went to the home center, bought some seeds, bought a few seedlings actually. I'll show you later. Where did I put them? Oh yeah, they're over there. I'll show you in a bit. I got a white eggplant and mini tomatoes for autumn. I have a bunch of transplants I need to do. It's my little mini sunflower. It's seen better days because it's root bound, and it's been too long. It's tough when I'm away from work and I don't have the time to do these transplants. Gardening takes. I didn't realize how much time and energy gardening takes. So don't get me wrong, I liked it, but you gotta be consistent. It was actually taught me a lot of good stuff here. I got my little umbrella, which isn't like 100% UV block, but mainly you can see it's still kind of shining through. I have my full-on gardening hat too, like with the mosquito net and everything. I'm gonna pull that out today, I think. Oh yeah, this is what I use for the camera. So the camera, I have another parasol, so the camera doesn't overheat. Right now it's me trying not to overheat, so the camera's kind of in the shade. Yeah, it's in the shade. I have a sun, so you still see the sun shines through quite a bit. This is a very old umbrella though. So I'm sure some of its protectiveness is fighting off. Yeah. How are you doing, broski? I'm trying to save this tomato plant. I made 10 cuttings yesterday. I can see a few more cuttings I can make. This plant is on its way out. All the flowers are dying off. It's not going to produce any more fruit, unfortunately. The whole thing is starting to wither and die. And I think it's probably my fault, so they cut off the main stem. Mm. It's not a bad idea. I was thinking of potatoes and carrots actually. They just need water, right? Have you done any gardening yourself, by the way? Yeah, I saw my first blue dragonfly here. We had the skink come yesterday. There's a blue one. It was a little grasshopper thing. Pop by. I should have my macro lens out. See all the cool bugs and flowers and things that I can capture. Just about gardening. Well, I always start off with a bit of breakfast. I'm a breakfast type of person. I could have a big breakfast. Doesn't have to be. This juice on this. My Zaku mug cup. Nice. Did you have a good harvest? I think that's a really good thing to do with your grandparents, honestly. Like spending time with your grandparents, doing something slow like that. It's kind of cool. My parents never really got me into gardening, even though we had a garden. Always we had a garden around the house. We had flowers everywhere, and a little garden with rhubarb and green onions. What else would we have? A little ant. Yeah, we made rhubarb pie and rhubarb jam. That was pretty good. We inherited the garden from the previous house owners. They were an old retired couple that was downsizing. Nice. Yeah, I was just at the Conan. Like, there are seed potatoes. Could you just make your own seed potatoes? I mean, at first I wouldn't mind buying some seed potatoes. Don't you get a potato that starts sprouting green things, right? I'm doing good. Busy as usual. Never a dull moment. I got 3 more English camps. 4 more English camps for the year. Well, 1 technically in January. And I'm finishing up recruiting for 2 of them. One of them is almost done, and the other one I need a whole bunch of more people. Like 7-ish more people. So yeah, for the next couple of days I'm gonna be working on that, doing online interviews and things like that. And vetting people. Dude, that's seriously just gave me a peanut beard. There, I'm now dubbed Lido Peanut Beard of Nara. So, and I have 2 photo shoots this weekend, cosplay photo shoots. One in a pool, my first pool photo shoot. I just approached this cosplayer online who I've seen do a lot of photo shoots. And she's not the youngest cosplayer either, but she's allowed me to give her, she's giving me a chance, and I'm like, this is grateful, dude. It gets my foot in the door. And so cosplay photo shoots at beaches and or pools is one thing I want to get into. More location shoots, and I've already gotten access. Been invited. Yeah. The peanut goatee. That's right. The peanut goatee. But it's more like a I've been invited to two semi-regular cosplay circles. One is for Sakamoto Days, and the other one now is for, what's it called? Mystical rap battles or something. Yeah, it's a rap battle anime. What's it called again? So yeah, I just just through connections here and there, people, you work with them, they invite you to this and invite you to that. I'm like, oh, awesome. So I'm starting to get more known in the local community here in Kansai. So, and getting invited to these shoots is perfect, exactly what I was hoping for. So the Sunday photo shoot was at a place called Cosmo Tower, and the cosplayer who I've shot before at an event was excited that I asked her to do a photo shoot. Yeah, she's just really happy. She actually looks really good. She doesn't get a lot of photo shoots, so all the other cosplayers I asked are all busy. And she's like, yeah, I only have this one weekend. I'm not free in September. I'm like, okay, let's go. And she's happy for me to shoot her. We're going to do Lightning from Final Fantasy 13 and Black Lagoon, Roberta. She's in a maid outfit with glasses and stuff. And like, God, so that should be fun. Yep. What else did you guys plant in your garden, by the way? I was thinking potatoes, the root vegetables like carrots. I've got daikon, kind of. Here, I have to restart that. My kale, well, it's leaves. It does really well when the weather gets cold. It starts to grow a lot. And another one was garlic. I was thinking of starting with some garlic. Alright, those seem easy. I wonder if I'm sure there's people that do time lapses of root vegetables, right? Put in a clear box, kind of show you how it grows. Hey, Peso, what's up? Did I just get bit by an ant? What's up, broski? Good morning. I just translated your text and said hi, and then it says good morning. You didn't type in Japanese, did you? I think you did. How you doing, broski? Doing some gardening here. Well, not right now. Doing some eating. I always start off with a good breakfast. I will upgrade this to eggs. I'll have some eggs at some point. So, I need to get a gardening hat, another parasol mainly for the stream. Luckily I have a bit of shade here. Yeah, the stream needs, the camera needs to be in the shade all the time so it doesn't die in. It doesn't die in. I don't mind giving a little sun and stuff. Look at this mini sunflower. And it grows stuff. I thought it was bugs, but it says it's stuff is coming off the leaves. Or is that a bug? That is. No, I don't go to the farms. This is a bug. This is definitely a bug. And I've had to scrape it off of the sunflowers several times. Same type of bug. I don't know if you can see that. It's on that petal there. Probably won't be able to see that without a macro lens. Yeah, it's moving around. I guess it just loves the sunflower. Oh, there's two of them now. Yeah, I just love the sunflower. I don't know what they're doing to it. It's always the same bug. Oh, there's three of them now. What the hell? I keep just killing them, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if they're doing anything bad. I have no idea. They seem to like the sunflower. Maybe they're gonna pollinate it. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's up in the flower bit and everything. I might have to Google that. But at this point, the main thing it needs is transplantation. These look like little leopard bugs. That's the only way I can say it. Like they have this kind of leopardy pattern to it. Little moths? Or are they just part of the plant and they come out of the plant? I have no idea, bro. No, they're moving. I'm pretty sure. This one just kind of fell off. No, that's definitely a bug of some sort. It's moving. But it's so, like, docile. Like, I just brush it off, just do anything. There's two more. Yeah, they look like, oh, there's three. Holy crap, there's a whole bunch. When did these appear? There's four? The more I look, the more I see. They're like all over it. And I literally just knocked them off and then they just fall off. What the hell? And one's like in the yellow petal bit. It's a beautiful little flower, you know. Yeah, I can see the locals doing farm work in Japan. I think some people do help out at rice fields and stuff. I don't know. But, and there's like a rental farm right by here, but I just want to make use of the space. I don't want to have to rent. There's like one just up the hill. And it looks like it's full anyways. And you know, Chica got into the habit of watering the plants in the morning, and that was actually a really good habit for her. It got her getting up early, and this is when I'm not at home, right? Getting up early, and then she stopped drinking as much, right? Which is a good thing. So, not that she's like an alcoholic or anything. She just, I think it was her stress relief. And then I guess gardening helped her wake up early. Ooh, there's a nice cool little leaf bug. I love all the little bugs that come here. I got my macro lens to take pictures of flowers and insects and stuff. So, and yes, this is a Char mug cup. Might have to do a round 2 of this cafe. Green. Ooh, did not use the spoon to mix that. Got all the powdered cafe au lait crud at the bottom. Right. And one more piece of bread. Maybe get some more to drink, and then we get the garden. They're taking down the Unicorn Gundam. I think it's gonna go down in the next few days or so. It's going down. I already got that last little clip of it. Last time I was there last month. Last. Yeah, so I didn't hear anything back from the Australian team. Yep. Is it really? I don't have the extra funds to buy anymore. I mean, I buy a few packs here and there. They're selling full-on boxes of. Is it? Really? Really? The manager at work is relying on you to get Gundam cards? Wait a minute, your work has nothing to do with Gundam cards though, right? Is that funny? I was just at the 7-Eleven, they were selling boxes of the first and second expansions or sets. I was like, wow. Because they were, stock's been here and there. But I guess you guys want it in English. This is all in Japanese in Japan right now. I've never seen them sell English cards here. Interesting. That's funny. I could see people getting into the card game for sure. Well, he wants both? What do you mean both? Both sets or both English and Japanese? Kage, tell me more about the Bandai Museum. I've actually been to the BHCPD2 in Shizuoka. Got a whole bunch of footage on that somewhere. Let's see on an SD card. I really should make that video. I can actually see myself making Gundam out here when it's a nice day. No. Nice. I know the card stock is probably going to be super expensive in Australia. Do you want me to get you some boxes while you're here, or what? And then you pick them up next time you meet me. It's way easier for me to get cards. Well, only Japanese, obviously. I'm not going to invest in that game. I mean, I like Gundam and all. When I buy a card game, I don't want to do it just for finance. I want to actually play it. And I could see myself playing it, but I just don't have the time to invest in that right now. Or money, I guess. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I totally get it. Okay, guys, what's the next step? We need to water these things, start transplanting. I might replant the radish. Actually, there's something called a trap plant, and I think is where you plant a plant, not like a Venus flytrap. You plant a plant for the bugs to get at intentionally, so the bugs don't get at your other valuable plants. I'm just gonna check on that. Nice. There you go. Trap crop or sacrificial plant is a plant you grow on purpose to lure pests away from the crops you actually want to harvest. Yeah, it's classic organic and creative pest management technique and a temporary companion plant. Pests often prefer certain plants over others. You give them the decoy that they more than your tomatoes, kale, or squash, so they concentrate there instead of spreading through the garden. Yeah, I think my radish, which I will probably not cover, even though it still grew fine, is going to be the trap plant, the decoy. And it grew well, just like in the wild. So I have a planter for it already. Pull out all the radishes and tiny little radish. I didn't, what do you call it? I didn't thin them out or anything. Oh, that's a problem. They would have grown a lot better had I thinned them out. So let's get. I need a little bit more. That's awesome, dude. That you're getting to the card games. Yeah. You would be in it mainly for the finance, right? You wouldn't play it, would you? Okay, I'm going to get one more drink here. Oops. My hat and another parasol, just in case. And then I'm gonna start gardening. I can garden till about. I have a online interview that I have to conduct at 10:30, so I want to finish up by 9:45. So it gives me another hour and a half of gardening pleasure. Hat, parasol, drink. Okay, let's do that. A bit of cold drink this time. Yeah. I love the fact that I have this little garden set up here with my fan. You can't see the fan. It's what's kind of blowing away any bugs and stuff. Mainly, I don't get bit by mosquitoes. The fan of turbining. I have all these weeds I gotta get out of the way on the side of the house. They actually bring like gas canisters to gas up our house. We don't use gas for heating, it's mainly for cooking and actually heating the hot water. But yeah, let me give you a little plant to it. That's my tomato plant that's dying. We have some basil, goya. This is a tomato seedling that might or might not make it. I don't know. If it doesn't make it, that's fine. I'll just plant more seedlings. Cuttings, sorry. So give me a second. You can take a look at it. I just plucked the last tomato. Sorry, but that's flushing out. Yeah, this tomato plant's on its way out, unfortunately. It's a good plant too. A seedling from Kona. It's just one plant, yeah, and it did pretty good. I think we bought it for 300 yen. About 4 tomatoes out of it. But we learned a lot. Yeah, it's too bad. It's got so many flowers. beautiful. It's kind of part of the house now. You know, this little looks over us and stuff. Okay, what did I miss in the chat, guys? Ugh. Ugh. Alright. So, let's see. Oh, I brought the other, what you call it, the other parasol. But I think we can do okay with this one. Let me just refresh the stream here. Okay. Yo, BIY. Hey, what's up, broski? This is the freaking Amazon mosquito hat that I bought. Definitely wouldn't walk out with this because this thing is like, it's like, I thought the mosquitoes would be worse. They're not bad right now. Now that it feels out, even though I just probably got bit by something on my ankle. But yeah, this is full on. Like, I don't think I can tuck this thing away. Can I? It's got like a wire and everything. Yeah, I can. I can tuck it away. So I don't think I need the mosquito netting right now. It's full on, like, camo hat. Ooh, actually, yeah, you can kind of tuck it away. Yeah, it even has a drawstring. Oh, looks like I can kind of tuck it away. Let's see if we can get this down. Alright, commando hat. There we go. Ooh, we even got the little chin strap. Let's go. Let's go, commando farmer. Hey. What do you guys think? It's like full on. You could drop the mosquito hat, the mosquito net if I needed it. Alright, let's get going. In case like these, just don't think, just do kind of deal. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do at this point. I will tell you kind of what the plan is. Transplant things. Another like wasp, tons of butterflies. Little like wasp looking bee, beautiful, like a hornet coming in to check out the flowers. A lot of the bugs have been looking at my Goya flowers. They really like that. It's too bad the tomato flowers. Too many tomato flowers. Okay, transplant things and start new seeds. Oh, water the plants. Let's start to water the plants first. Let's water these plants. I got some plants on the balcony and in my little seedling studio area. Okay, let's water them plants here. Fire. Okay, start watering this, guys. Some gentle stream. Water these. I just transplanted these yesterday. Watered them, so I don't water them yet. This tomato plant is hanging on for dear life. I don't know. I will still try to take care of this tomato plant even though it's on its way out. Being my first tomato plant that actually had fruit. I feel... Yo, what's up? I got a friggin' mosquito net hat thingy on. Yeah. I feel like I'm giving this tomato elderly care even though it's just having a midlife crisis. Maybe some of you guys can understand that. I know, I can. Ooh, this is on light. Some sort of swollen part. Oh, there. What's up? How you doing, Dark Nature? Okay, we're gonna start to water. Oh, they're jumping. Little ants can jump. Some ants can fly. Watering the new tomatoes. Watering the goya now. I'll show you guys what's going on. There we go. Watering the goya. The goya's doing extremely well. It's probably this and the basil are my two best producers right now. How you doing, Dark Matrix? Okay. Look at all the plants with the fruit that's producing. One. There's another one hiding behind there. 2, 3. There's a tiny baby one here. I think that didn't make it. 3, 4, 5. These are tiny still. 6. There's another small one somewhere. There's a 7th hiding just behind this leaf here. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Let's try it out the gimbal. Hello? There we go. Yep. And I can just smell the goya. You know, when you touch the leaves and stuff, like tomatoes and goya, you could actually smell what the goya would taste like. It's pretty cool. This is a broccoli. I need to get it under a better netting. I put a new netting. This is broccoli and another plant that is supposed to thwart mosquitoes. Oh damn, there's another. There's that moth stuck in there. I kind of want to kill the moth. It's just feasting on the leaves there. Let's just let it. It's in its beautiful little cage. Yeah, and it's this broccoli, once it gets colder, I think it'll really start to. There we go. I don't know if the goya. Yeah, the goya started draining through. This is our mint. This is the mint that Jamie gave us, a friend of mine, another tour guide, and she does Chica's nails from time to time. She gave us this, and it was like almost dying, and then it kept growing, and then it was dying again, but it still keeps growing. Oops. Okay, this is Chica's rosemary that she should have watered more, but then it's starting to kind of harden up and bark. You know, bark up at the base. Yeah. This is the goya that the water doesn't drain. I don't know what's going on there, and it's producing already 2 little fruit. And those are the male flowers up above. And this is a akashiso, a red shiso. The goya doesn't like to drain. I'll just give it time. It's probably just super rocky and sandy soil that they put it in. Now this is my basil. I'm gonna take this off because I have to create a new, a new cage. I couldn't find the clips that this is supposed to come with. Maybe it didn't come with it, or I lost the clips. Oh snap, just off 2 basil leaves. But if I don't do anything, the moths, the little blue butterflies will come, they'll lay their eggs on it, and the caterpillars will munch on these things. It's crazy. They're pretty resilient, so they're gonna survive. Oh, there's that bug again I see on the sunflower. I'm pretty sure it's harmless. It's not doing too much. I don't know though. Probably need to add a little bit more soil to this, because my watering is kind of eroding the soil and showing the roots. But man, I cut this thing to like here. That's the little bug. I don't know if you can see it there. Squash that off. It just dies really easy. And it's starting to flower, so I'm gonna nip these. You should actually cut at a leaf node, and it'll sprout more leaves. I just kind of pinch these off. Oh, there's a little bug inside. That looks like a mite. Okay. This one's a little bit more hardy. I'll have to cut this one off. Yeah, you want to pinch the flowers off, otherwise it'll start to mature and harden. Oh, very floral, nice. I don't know if I should put this in the compost pile. You guys let me know. Is anyone still in the chat? Oh, that skink. Is that little skink? Can you see him? He's right behind the box. Oh, he just went under the box. His head is poking out. Hey, Skinky, Skinky. He's cute. He loves a little hiding spot. He's my little house lizard. Yeah. Can someone say hi in the chat? Okay, this is my little compost pile. Yeah, these butterflies will lay their eggs on that, so I'm gonna cover up. Compost pile, it's almost full. Not sure if I'm supposed to put flowers and stuff in there, but stuff's starting to decay. It'll turn into nice fertilizer, nice compost by the end of the season in a couple months. So I'm gonna cover this up, even though it's very haphazardous right now. Let me just throw out that, or I'll try to fix that wiring. What do you call it? The cover or the poles. I'll try to fix that with zip ties. Thanks. Just checking the chat still alive. Yeah. I have another box. Actually, two more boxes. One I haven't built. One that's coming on its way today from Amazon. So those boxes are great once if they actually work well. But you just gotta cover up the plant so we don't let the bugs in and stuff. Just like what I'm doing here. Oh, okay, gosh, just a little bit in the heat, and I know I'm already hot. Oh. Okay. So we basically watered everything. Now we need the transplant stuff. Sweat. Oh, the hat helps a bit, but I'm still sweating. Liquid detected. Hold on, just gonna check something real quick. Okay, just checking on that. Checking out some bills I have to pay today. transfer some cash. It's all good. I'm just on a quick check with all the teachers. Cool. Alright, I'm getting a good response from people. I have to hire for one. I have 2 English camps coming up, and one of them, I'm pretty confident we're gonna get the amount of teachers we need, and then for another one, I need a whole bunch more teachers, but we're getting some good responses. So I blasted out a whole bunch of emails to previous people who are interested. So yeah, probably by the weekend I'll get even more responses, and then we'll have more than enough, and then I have to figure out who I invite. It's usually the pattern of how it goes. Okay, let's start transplanting. I'm gonna do this sunflower first. So let's see. This is not a bad position because I have my back in the shade. Let's just put you guys. There, you can kind of see what I'm working on. I'm gonna put a grow bag here. This is probably bigger than it needs to be, but I will give it a try anyways. I have another smaller. Maybe I should put them together. What do you think? I have another tiny mini sunflower. They could probably live in the same pot if they're that tiny. Should I give it a try, or guys, look at this tiny. It's a mini sunflower. That's more than enough space for it. These are more of an experiment than anything at this point. And I don't even know if this one's gonna survive, or should I just give them a separate bag each? What do you guys think? Look at the amount of space that I mean, it's obviously root bound now. I'll bring the tiny ones. Like it's really long and stringy, but I think it'll still do. They're not ideal. Like again, this is my first time gardening this year, so I'm making tons of mistakes. I'm learning while I'm doing it. What do you guys think? What do you think I should do? I think the tiny, my brown thumb only knows death. Okay, I won't take your advice then. All right. Okay, I'm gonna ask Grok what it is. Hold on. Flower. Transplant. I think it's a 3 gallon. Oh, it's a 3 liter. I think it's a 3 liter thing. Sorry. Not really wondering whether it's too small for chimney side. One plant might get by if the variety is very dwarf. 2 will compete and stay small and thirsty than they should. Okay, I'm gonna give them separate ones then. All right, let's start doing this. Is there anything else I need? I need a pair of scissors, and I'll get the other sunflower oil. Okay, give me a second here. All right, give me a second. Ugh. All right. We got all the transplants so far. Lots. Okay. There we go. Tons. And then we have some okra that they were planted. Oh my god, I got this black. Planted in cardboard cups for planters. The sucky thing about those, they tend to mold up easily because they get all stuck. Yeah, I need to wash this. These are around the one. Bad news. And I've seen these cardboard planters mold up on me. Because I guess we get too humid and we don't get our peppers. I'm gonna go wash it. Wash my hand now. Just in case. Oh, he's asleep again. He likes to come out and say hi, and then he retreats into his little spot here, which is cool. Gotta go wash my hands. Now this okra is probably gonna do well. It's way further. It's growing further out than I wanted it to. But hey. Alright. Oh, thought I saw the streak again. It's just hiding around here somewhere. Probably going for little bugs and whatnot. Okay. Alright, let's get our hands dirty, shall we? Where's the sun going? I forgot where it's a pretty tight angle here. Put you here. How about that? Is that better? There. You can see me work a bit more. Oh shoot, I didn't get my scissors. Ah. These bugs love the bitter melon or goya. They love the goya flowers. Sure. Awesome. Okay, you know what else I got? I got a bowl to put the radishes in. I'll get the radishes out right now and kind of see how stinted they are for growth, but they still need to. Yeah, but they're basically time to harvest these puppies. Here. There's the radish, and yeah, I'm gonna start pulling. I'm basically gonna pull the whole stuff, the whole thing out here. There's another roll back. Put this over there. Okay, so yeah, this one was stinted. It had a bunch of guys around it. So yeah, you can see it's not very big. Okay. Let me change the angle so you can see it better. Oh wow, it's a little butterfly. Well, these blue, I think they're moths actually. They love coming in. They love anything of this type of. Is it brassica? There you go. That one would have done a lot better had it not been surrounded by so much. But yeah, that was one of the ones that made it. This is one that got stunted. Obviously, didn't grow very well. Might be able to use some of the leaves and stuff in a salad. Yeah, this one got stunted. Yeah, this one, nothing. Right, but yeah, had I spaced them out, then you would have seen them grow really well. I mean, I guess some of these could still grow if I wanted them to, but it's time to let it grow and let it go. This one, ooh, it's got all the way down there. Yeah, I'm gonna uproot these. I don't know where I should put this extra soil, if I should put them in the compost pile. Might not be a bad idea, and just put all these small little ones there. I'm gonna check online and stuff. Okay, yeah, all this stuff it's all small. I had a few big ones the other day. Just wash these out. Okay. Here, this is a big one. One of the bigger ones. Okay. I'm just pulling the dirt from the roots now. These guys, tiny. And, yep, just pulling them out. So this is what happens if you overcrowd them and you don't give them enough space. Yeah, so they all get clumped together. Yeah, so there's only probably, out of that whole batch, there was probably 5 viable ones, but if I had spaced them out properly and weaned them out, or slimmed them down. That's what we're looking to call it. Wow, there's pill bugs. There's a whole bunch of, there's a whole microenvironment going down there. Yeah, had I, thinned them out, that's the word, then it would have been better. Okay, I'm gonna just wash my hands here. Not too hot right now. I know it's going to be raining this afternoon a little. It's supposed to be. There's a bowl over. Yeah, I'm not sure what I can do with this, if I can put the ones I don't want. How many did I get? I got 2 viable ones. 2, and a whole bunch of leaves. These guys are okay. The others are slim pickings. Yeah, I don't even know. There's a little tiny one here. Super tiny. Wash these here. I don't want the dirt going in the drain, so wash them. I guess I could use this water. These other guys. Oh, it's the gas. Are you doing my gas? I'm not sure. Ah, こんにちは。すいません、ちょっと邪魔しますね。よいしょ。すいません。仕事忙しくてなかなか面倒できなくて。ごめんなさいね。 coming in with. I don't want him on camera. He's coming in with the freaking gas. I was just talking about that. And Poland's huge propane tank. This man arrives. No. Why is that everything like gas? Yeah, he's going through this whole. Oh, the skink. I totally took the skink's hiding place out. He liked that little cardboard box, so I want the box out of it. I'll keep that box there. Good environment for him. Oh yeah, that gas man is like, he's with it, dude. He's like walking all over my stuff. He has this huge propane tank over his shoulder. In these areas, you gotta get your gas filled up like this, right? It's funny, we don't use that much gas either. We use it just for heating hot water for the shower. Do you read this place? There's two trees growing, wild trees growing back there. Beautiful vines and stuff. I want to manage those trees, otherwise they'll like seep under the foundation and take the brick out. And, yeah. So this is one thing I didn't expect moving out here. It's just like wild, rampant overgrowth everywhere. In the city, when you live in an apartment, you don't have to worry about any of this stuff. Yeah, he's doing his thing now. Oh, there's a little caterpillar. He's like, where did my home go? I just ripped out his whole home.大変ですね。あ、年だった。いきなり押しました。すいません。ありがとう。ごめんね。はい、すいません。はい、どうも。ありがとうございます。My shirts that I hung on the line fell down for some reason. You picked them up for me. It's weird, they were just really small. So, a wooden box. Guy's legend, dude. Guy he's probably in his, close to his like mid-50s, and he's built, dude. The guy's, he's like logger, gas man logger, dude. It's crazy. Okay. Oh. Dude, that guy's real. Okay, I'm gonna put the cardboard box back to the skink. This is my spray box. I was using the spray gun stuff. And it became the skink's kind of temporary refuge, so I'll leave it there for the skink. Yeah, bro. What a strange time to have the gas man come. He comes like once every maybe 2 months or something. I guess more in the winter. There you go. Oh, okay, now I'm hot. What time is it? It's 8:53. Do I have even more people are sending me messages? Back in the play. Just send me a photo. Oh, you see Mount Fuji from the plane? Very nice. I just got 2 more responses. I think I sent this guy. Yeah, I think I sent him a response. So we'll get some responses back a little bit later. All right, I swear we're going to do some work here. Hold on, I gotta get the. I get the camera in shade on this. It's a little different in here. Guys, I'm so sorry. sounds like a jet engine. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna actually listen to that now. Oh, dude, that sounds like a jet engine, bro. Now you know what inside of a jet engine sounds like. Damn. Okay, I gotta figure out what to do with the stuff I'm not gonna use for the radishes. Exactly, right? Fanfare. There you go, that's your fanfare. I pulled out my small radishes. Can I put the rest of the plants and the used soil in the compost bin? Here's the gas man. He's like the modern milkman, except he's giving us warmth instead of milk. Yes, if the plants look healthy, both the leftover radish plant and moderate amount of used soil can go in the compost bin. Leaf stems and leftover small roots are good green nitrogen. Chop bigger pieces will break down faster. Whole tiny roots are fine. Large uncut roots take much longer. Skip composting if roots are swollen, knobby, or club shaped. This grows last years. Plants were clearly rotting or have heavy disease. Nope. Not a reason to keep them out. When plants had flowered and set seed, mature seeds can sprout in a cool, slow pile. Chop them up, bury them well. Okay, use soil. And go in compost in moderate amount. Mix it through the pile rather than dumping big wet clump on top. Too much soil makes the bin heavy and slows things down. Don't add soil from plants that were clearly diseased. If you have a lot of soil, it's often better to reuse it. Mix with fresh potting mix and compost. Then use it for the next crop or spread it from there on a garden bed. Bury the plant under some dry brown leaves so it doesn't sit wet. Serves to attract flies. Best to spread things around. Okay, so man, there's like a freaking, there's literally caterpillars growing out of, yeah, they're caterpillars, not worms. They're growing out of the soil here, so. Standing up straight. Is that a cat? What the hell is that? Like, serious? Okay, I'm gonna show you what I see here. Okay, like literally. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, zoom in. And then bring it down to the pile. Okay, you see this little, yeah, that little caterpillar thing. That's, see, it's kind of wiggling and stuff. Okay, that's a little caterpillar. How close can I get? There's another one in the grass, in the dirt. Where is he now? It's right there. You see that guy? Okay, and then, what is this? What is that green thing? Doesn't that look like the worm from Sesame Street? Like, that thing's alive, right? That thing's looking for a home, right? Am I wrong? Like, what the hell is going on there? You see what I'm seeing? Oh yeah, that's a freaking caterpillar. It's a baby caterpillar. Did you just see it do its caterpillar thingy? Holy crap. Yeah, there are 3 or 4, they're definitely caterpillars, because this thing was like, it was spinning thread when I bounced the planter around. I mean, those could do well in the compost pile. Maybe it helps. I don't know. But it's all kind of wet and clumpy now, so. I'm kind of not sure what I should do with this. Should I just, because it's still good soil. Sure, it's got living stuff in it, of course. I don't know what I should do. Just throw it out? Should I reuse it? I'm not sure, bro. But dude, that's a freaking little caterpillar, bro. this thing is holy. This is amazing. It's actually amazing to see these things move. It's like, what is that? Oh, that little one just fell off. Holy crap. Serious, bro. This is fast. This is like, oh, there's 2 down there. I just uprooted their whole ecosystem, fortunately. So, yeah. I'm not sure what I should do. I definitely don't want these guys near my other plants because they will eat the leaves and stuff. But isn't that fascinating? I find that super fascinating. I know it's like, it's gonna turn into a butterfly at some point. Yeah, that stringy green one though, man, that thing was like, it was searching. Dude, that thing's like moving the whole, oh shoot, there's a huge one here. They're all coming out. They're coming out. You know, and they all have their purpose. Like, I get it. You know, if it was on my leaves right now, I'd probably kill it, but let me give it a chance. Okay. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT again. The soil clearly has caterpillar worms in it. What should I do now? There's tons of little caterpillars. It's more than I thought, bro. They're like growing on everything. I think some of these just born did right now. Hey, what's up, DX? We're looking at, I just uprooted a whole bunch of my trap radishes, and I can see the caterpillar worms after I like basically deforested. I destroyed its habitat. Now it's looking like this weird, crazy. It looks like the worm from yeah, like the caterpillar from Sesame Street, bro. I find it fascinating, like all this little stuff that grows in your soil in your garden. Yes, I do have it. I do have it actually. Oh wow, look, it literally did the caterpillar thing. Have you done some gardening, dude? Like the fact that you know BT, bro. What's going on? Look, this one's like, seriously. It's like the caterpillar out of Sesame Street, bro. Wow. And there's another one at the other end. Oh my god. No, I did use the BT spray when it was on the leaves, and then it died down. But this is, oh cool. Yeah, this is a trap plant, so meaning it's a decoy. So I just let all the bugs and stuff get at it. It was my radish, and I didn't do anything to it actually. Look at this little green one here. This little green one. It's just like yo. Yeah, no, I have a whole bunch of stuff. I'm getting to it. Okay, do this now. Dump the soil into a tarp tray or okay, don't put the soil straight into a normal compost. The caterpillars and many people are already in the soil can survive a cold pile and show up again later. They are most likely cutworms, gray brown, fat curl, C when disturbed, hiding just under the surface. Yeah. You just can't call it what? You can't call it Rito's breeding distribution. The speech chat did not say that. Oh, because it said in Japanese. That's why. That's funny. Yeah, bro. What does it say? I'm checking rock for what it should do. What it do is best to wait a few days, seal the soil in a black plastic bag, leave it in full sun for several hot days, solarizing it. Heat will kill remaining larvae and pupae. Reuse without solarizing. Only have to pick it over thoroughly, mix it with fresh potting mix and use it for something not in the cabbage family, not radish family. Flowers or sunflowers are safe for next crop. Compost only for pile actually gets hot. steamy in the center, mix of water salt, and then dump a whole bag of infested soil top. I think I'm just gonna throw out this batch. To be honest, I don't think it's worth reusing this little bit of soil here. Even it would be a nice idea. I'm just gonna chuck this in a garbage bag and chuck it out. Yeah, there's just too much stuff going on here. I don't want this to affect my other plants. So yeah, I made the decision. We're gonna transplant this sunflower next. It's right over here. Let's get off of here. It's nice cloudy now, so I don't need the parasol as much. The gas man came in the middle of the stream, dude, and like refilled our propane tank. Look at my Commando mosquito coil umbrella. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put this in just in a regular plastic bags later, and then set it out later. Okay, you're gonna see me start to transplant things. Let's move this guy up. Well, it's interesting seeing the little caterpillars, though. Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be raining later in the afternoon and tomorrow, so. Okay, let's. Yeah, LPG. Yeah, you know me. It's funny how he just happened to come during the live stream. Guy's freaking Rambo, dude. He came in with like a big tub of LPG on his shoulder, one-handedly, and just like bounced all around my garden without disturbing anything. Legend. Legend. We're not without the gloves this time. There's no gloves. 2 years. What would you what did you garden? It sounds like you were doing like some sort of brassicas. You talk about BT. Yeah, dude, that's cool. Do you have a little garden in your house, or was this the house where you grew up? Okay. Oh, actually, I can put the. No, it's got holes and stuff. In another bag, I guess. Yes, I could put in this and double bag it. Yeah. I'll do that in a bit. Let's give these little caterpillars a little bit more time to live. Oh, nice. Nice. So I'll show you. Yeah, I'm just doing potted plants now too. I'll show you the radish that I just pulled out. I put it in a bowl so I could wash off some of the dirt. Do one more. I want to keep it in the soil, not in water. Lemon balm, huh? But that's just herbs. I mean, not just herbs, but did you grow anything else? I think Luke did cilantro or pakuchi. Yeah. So this was the trap plant, the radish that I pulled out. Only two, in the whole batch, only 4 viable ones because I let the bugs at it so they wouldn't get at my other stuff. And yeah, it worked. And the radishes still grew pretty good, but I only got 4 viable, edible ones. Maybe eat the leaves, but I actually have a whole bunch of leaves. I'm probably gonna forgo the leaves because there's too many bugs at it. Chico wouldn't like that. Alright, need to cut open another bag of soil. So, probably has a bit of mold in it. The last one did. Just about sitting out in the sun, even at the home center. Corn on. Sitting in the sun. I hope that mold wasn't the stuff that got into my tomatoes, but I don't think so. It just happens. I saw an open bag of soil at the center yesterday. like it has some mold on it too. I don't know. So we're gonna do the mini sunflower, the bigger mini sunflower. This pot. Hopefully it survives the transplant. There you go, you can see how much is going in there. Scoop. I've been planting them too deep, and so I want to make sure that this has a good amount. Okay, good. This guy's been root bound for a while. You can see this little mini sunflower. He's been root bound. I don't like paper and cardboard trays because they tend to mold up. There we go. So yeah, he's already circling. He's definitely root bound. He's not getting enough nutrients. So kind of protect the root ball. Dig in a bit deeper there. There we go. It's nice and level. I'll probably chop off the drier leaves. Push it in. So he's got good contact with the soil. I'll mound him up, hill him up. Mound up. I like calling mound up. He's like, regulators, mound up. It was a cool black night, a clear white moon, ready to consume. Ooh, I even have the shells from when it was a wee little seed. They're still in the potting mix there. And a little bit more to the edge here. Cool. Look. Oh, this little cut his dried leaves off. To give it more. Even these top leaves are kind of, they're definitely withering. One or two more so it can focus on the good stuff, yeah. Hopefully, and just focus on the ones that are healthy. Nice. Wow, we really trimmed him down. It's got the main, how do you call it, the corona, the flowery bit just came out, and it's just starting to bloom. So I have a feeling that this guy's ready to go. I'll show you now. Show you off. Tonight I'm gonna show you off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna gently water him first. So here. And then I'll do it. Okay, let's water him in. It's gonna need a good amount of watering. Sure. Yo, sweet dude, you got blueberries and figs, bro. Who's the gardener now? Dude, I'm just a beginner. It's my first year really doing some gardening here. So you got some fruit trees or blueberry bush. What else you grow, bro? And is this in your backyard or what's your garden situation? This is my front yard. I'm growing in grow bags and pots. This is a transplant from a mini sunflower that needs some tender loving care. Yeah, do one more. I just transplanted this puppy, so it's going to be now in full sun. And it'll be raining tomorrow, actually. It's supposed to be torrential downpour tomorrow. It's lessened now. Yeah, how you doing, bro? Just move over to the YouTube tab. Man, I wish I could grow blueberries. I'm allergic to them, so ooh, it's starting to show its roots. So I'm gonna put a little bit more soil over the top of it. Maybe water that too. Wow. Yeah, the mini sunflower, which came in a Daiso container, it was like it was 3 seeds, and I think only one germinated well. It's cool. I think it's from Spain or something. The seeds are from Spain. Really cool blue seed, like a bright lapis lazuli blue with a bit of dark overtones. It took about a week to 10 days, I think. Yeah. To fully get going. But then you see this tiny one, the tiny one here. This one sprouted way earlier because I actually got grow lights at that point. Had it under grow lights, and you see it's really stringy, or what do you call this? Yeah. Nice. That's awesome. Is this all in your front yard? Yeah, this guy is, look at this, he's a lot taller. I was gonna plant him in the same planter, but we're gonna give him his own little thing. So this guy is way behind, but he became really stringy. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, the germination rates are pretty fast here, actually. Most things take about a week to 10 days. In general, some things took like only 3 or 4 days. Depends on what it was. I have this, you know, this plant is called moringa. Yeah, moringa plant. I'm supposed to transplant those. the moringa plant, something I ate growing up with Filipino food. I think it's more of a Southeast Asia thing. They say it's a superfood, a grower and a shower, not a shower. But I got about 20-ish minutes, 25 minutes before I should start packing up. And if I didn't have more stuff to do after do these interviews and stuff, I would have liked to do a longer stream because I want to transplant more things. But you know, you just do what you can do. Maybe I'll come back later if it doesn't rain. But not. Oh my god! I'll show you the worms. But yeah, let's hope this mini sunflower does its thing. Let's put it up here on the side. It needs a lot of sun. I have 10. Yeah. So, Will, where is this? Is this in your home garden? You're talking about all these things growing, or is that more like, I don't know, different locations you have to go to? Sounds amazing though, bro. Let's fill up one more container. I'm gonna do this. Then we got a whole bunch of. We still have some more. Yeah. I have an eggplant. I'll show you the eggplant, the mini tomatoes I do want to get going. Dude, I gotta get more grow bags. This is the white eggplant seedling we got yesterday, 100 yen. Everybody's joking about, oh, Lito wants to do some things on stream with his long white eggplant. He likes long white eggplant. And this is the fall mini cherry tomatoes. I bought seedlings. I have seeds as well, but I just wanted like a quick win. So let's do the sunflower next. That I have another tomato plant that's been waiting. Dude, I gotta get in on this. So, sunflower next. Yeah, I think I'll get more supplies next week. I'll probably continue this next week. Because this weekend's jam-packed. Nice. Where's the hatake though? Oh, that's it, at a separate location, you mean? Dude, that's awesome, bro. I think growing your own food. The blueberries sound amazing. I'd have them in blueberry pie. The little plant place in that place was had. What did they have? They had all these other trees. They were 1,300 yen each. Sakura tree. Oh, that sakurambo tree. There's the fruiting cherry blossoms. What else do they have? They had a watermelon plant. That's so cool, dude. I didn't know you were a grower. A lot of this for me this year is just experimentation. Just kind of getting used to things and, you know, failing a lot and hopefully getting better next year. I started super late this year, you know, it's just the way it is. Okay, let's tap this in a bit. Yeah, for sure. They're super easy. They're such a super resilient plant too. Look at the root ball there. It's looking pretty good. This was like from one tiny little seed. I mean, they all start from one tiny little seed, but I think this was, yeah, this was on its own. It's a little cute little. Yeah, dude. Even like the mini tomatoes, right? Like I bought that seedling for 300 yen. That if I get 3 little yields of 3 packs of mini tomatoes from that, I'm set. Like it's gonna pay itself off in one set, really. Okay, that looks like a pretty good firm contact with the ground. Let's mount it up a little bit. This will probably settle in once I start watering it. Yeah, dude. So true. So true. Everything's getting more expensive. Alright. Good contact. I'm gonna water this gently for the first. I didn't know you were a grower because you never really, I don't know if you really even talked about it on your channel. I know that's not what your channel is mainly about, but yeah, I've always been interested in growing ever since living in Osaka because I miss the green. I grew up with a garden around the house. We had a little field as well. We had flowers all around the house. My grandma was a gardener, roses and roses. It kind of runs in the family of cousins who her mother is a botanist. So her tomatoes are amazing. People in Vancouver walk by the garden and they always, I think she grows prize flowers and tomatoes and other plants, man. She knows exactly what she's doing. You know, and it's all about timing and taking the time. Just taking the time, you know. Ooh, this one looks good. I think I transplanted this one pretty nicely. Do I do one more? Good water it. It's pretty packed, but for the first water. So. To the bottom so that the roots can find their nutrients and moisture there. So you the stuff in your front yard, I guess it's all in the ground. You don't plant in pots or bags. Looking good. Let's let this guy go over here. This garden area has so much stuff that just like all the weeds grow out, which means that the soil is fertile. That's good. Okay, let's do one more. Let's get that tomato plant going. On the bags. Okay, the tomato plant. Yeah, I'm gonna put them in a small planter for now. I might have to transplant them in the future. But this was from a cutting. You sent me a what? A photo on IG? A photo on IG. Okay. It's a photo on IG. Alright, cool. Let me actually see it. That's good. Hey, nice. What is that? You have something around you. Oh, that's the harvest basket, right? You're harvesting blueberries? Dude, you're not pickling, you're jamming them up. Looks great, bro. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I think making jam is cool. I'm gonna try to make pesto. Oh, nice figs, dude. Are Are you still getting fresh figs, or are these figs on their way out? Is that what you're saying? Or strawberries? You don't do strawberries, do you? 10 years to get going though, bro. It takes time, I guess. So yeah, I have a moringa. The moringa, it turns into a tree, and it's going really, really well. I love the summer heat, but like I'm kind of worried about how big a dragon. Right? Putting the tomato in next. How long will your jam last for? Are you putting, is it pectin that allows it to last longer? Are you freezing it? What do you do? I want to make pesto from all the basil plants I can get. A lot of pesto. Is it mainly fruits that you do in your front yard? What were the other things you grow that that are not fruits? Did you say you have corn and stuff? That's awesome, dude. And whose idea was it to start gardening? I think for a family, it actually makes total sense. To grow your own food, to do it with the family, I think it's really good. Okay, might have to start a new bag. Okay, look at these roots. So this is from one cutting of my tomato. It's starting to wither, so hopefully it makes it. This other one seems like it's making it. And some nice white roots, but it's also kind of rotting and wilting. We let it go too long. So hopefully, ooh, this is Dunskies. Hopefully it'll just take root. Root. Yeah, heal it up a bit. I call it mounding it. I think the gardening term is hilling it. Soil. Okay. All right, let's go. For this, I think you want to water the sofa first. A little bit here. Actually, no, I'm just gonna bring the hose on. Hold over. Just don't let that cap well. Super careful. Yeah, makes sense. Summer veg, okay. So I'm doing kale right now. What do I have? Kale, I got one broccoli plant. Tomatoes, gonna try cherry tomatoes, got a white eggplant. Tons of pesto, moringa plant. I was trying to get into edamame. So for me, less fruits, and because I can't really do trees and bushes yet, I just don't know how to. I'd love to though. And Goya, like Goya's doing really so. Goya and cucumber. So I'm starting off with really easy things and things that don't take too much. Of course, radish, daikon. So I'm starting off with a whole bunch of things, see what I like. But what's going well so far? The Goya has been amazing, and the basil. I think those are really good. We'll make it. If not, I have 10 other cuttings that I just cut up last night that are in water. They seem to revive. Really watery. Tomato loves water, but it also has to get over the transplant shock. And also, it's been used to living in water, so we have to hopefully let it get used to living in soil now, getting the nutrients that way. Alright. Nice. How much time do we have now? 10 more minutes. I think we're gonna do. We should do the Goya first. The Goya and maybe the other tomatoes could be water in there. Open up another bag. So the Goya could use this bag. The tomato could use probably a larger bag. Or do we use the same bag and then do another transplant? I want to reduce the transplants, but I think it needs a bigger. Just get the biggest bag I would put it in is these storage containers, but I don't think it's ready to do that. I'll put it in a bigger bag than this. Yeah, dude. Okay, let's do the Goya. I don't know. This thing's already fruiting, and we got this in Uda City, which is known for the rural art forest. A tiny little baby Goya. It is doing super well though. So tiny, but it has two little tiny Goya. I don't see the small one there, and the male flowers that are already closed up. And the plants, the bees and stuff, all of the pollinators are loving the Goya flowers. They absolutely love it. It's bright yellow, it's big, easy to access. So let's get the Goya going. We're going to the Goya. Put it in this side. I have it in like a small rectangular plant with 2 plants, and they've been doing great. So if I put it in a bigger thing like this, I think it's going to be better. I didn't know that so many people do stuff here. So that's really cool. For potting soil. I'll have to do a nice home run next week. Yeah, but if you didn't tell me what got you in the running, you didn't tell me already. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, or you might have heard me say already, I've always been surrounded, growing up in the house we had in Vancouver, by plants. Grandma was a gardener, specialized in flowers. Dad tended to the little field. We had rhubarb and onions and green onions. What else did we have there? I don't even know. We would tend to that stuff. I think in the Philippines, a lot of people, especially in the countryside, like the province, they grow stuff too. So. Let's tap this in. Looking good. There we go. Okay, let's get the Goya plant in there, shall we? Nice. I have another Goya plant upstairs. Did I bring it down? It's down here. Should I do 2 and 1? No, I'm gonna do 1 and 1, and I think it's gonna grow even better. So this was from Uda. How much was it? 68 yen, bro. Take it out of the root ball. Oh my god, that is so constrained to the root. It's like got roots pretty much growing everywhere around it. I'm gonna try to loosen up the root ball. I don't even know if I want to do that. So I'm just gonna plant it in. I don't want to damage the roots, and the roots had already been showing. So, like from the top of the soil, it's a really actually no. I better the root the dirt around the roots wasn't what's like mud. Wasn't really draining really well. Yeah, but I don't want it's clay. Oh, it's a lot of. Oh, nice. Nice, dude. Cool, dude. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of compost or mud. Like it's kind of got a muddy clay kind of feel to that potting mix. So I'm not gonna bust it up too much. I don't want to kill the roots, so I'll just do my best like that. Add a little bit of soil around it, otherwise the roots might get exposed again. There we go. I think this one's good to go. That's really awesome, dude. Yeah, the fact that this little plant is already wanting to produce. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. Which part of Wakayama? When I go by, sometimes I drive up to Koyasan and see the farms out there and stuff and whatnot. Certified with J, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, I want to make sure that this thing is going to grow. Hopefully the roots, not unbind, but search into more of the soil around it. Yeah, that soil was really densely packed. That's why it wasn't draining well. Whereas my other Goya was doing really well. Yeah, they must have used, it almost looks like they got the dirt out of the ground and used that. Or they put too much compost. Yeah, I can see the roots already coming out. I need to, now I'm just doing it again. Yeah, this thing's doing surprisingly well. It's, like one looks like it's already impregnated. The other one is just coming out, still green. Hopefully it'll get. It had 2 male flowers, but those already fell off. They probably fell off during the transplant. I find. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, dude. That's awesome. It sounds like it's in your roots as well. No pun intended. Well, maybe kind of. Oh, I got all this soil on the leaves now. That's good. I'm gonna put a little bit more just around the stem. I really don't want these roots exposed. I mean, it'll still be okay. Seems pretty hardy, but I'll wash the leaves. I should wash my hands. Here, dirt on the leaves is what introduces disease and whatnot. Cut off some of these. This is a bigger one. 9:45, guys. Alright. Okay. Nice, this Goya is done. Should I do the other Goya as a pair? The other Goya is like pretty straight up, but it's already vining out. Oh yeah, I need to put poles in these guys. I'll put the Goya, this Goya next to the other Goya, so the pollinators know where to go. They know where to Goya. I'll show you my other Goya real quick. I don't think I have enough time to plant the other Goya right now. This is very cool. I'm so glad you guys are here to share this with me, by the way. Thank you that you're here. If you're interested in watching this stuff, thank you, and do let me know. Camera got slightly wet, but not in the most devastating of places. Okay. There we go. So these are our Goya. They're not big or anything. Again, 1, 2. Oh, nice. 3. Yeah, I know how you feel. 4. Oh no, this one's got a hole in it. Damn. I don't know what happened here. Something burrowed into it, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was a small one up here. I don't think it made it. There's one hiding there. 7. Can't win them all. Yeah, I think we have 7 plants right now that are out. Oh, this one had a little hole in it. That sucks. But hey, it's all good. So yeah, no, you got air conditioning. I have to get out of the house. I go to a Choco-Zap that's by here. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave some of the stuff for later. It's probably gonna rain at some point, but I need to get ready, take a quick shower, and get ready for my interviews. So yeah, guys, we got how many transplants today? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not bad. Not bad. I mean, I was getting into a groove. I probably could have done the next one in less than 10 minutes, but yeah, it's all good. Well, guys, thank you so much for enjoying a little bit of gardening here with me with Commando Hat Lido. Good luck, thank you, and yeah, I'm gonna sign off for now. And the next live stream I can do for this is probably next Tuesday-ish. So for this kind of content, just because I'm going to be busy, it's going to be raining. I got a tour tomorrow, a photo shoot. So probably Tuesday. Yeah, I'll have time in the morning. I want to do it in the morning before. So yeah, thank you guys for being here, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, thanks guys. Take care.